Hi everyone, I'm Zahra Rashida. Here I have created some practical database questions with answers. So today I'm going to talk about the second question in this tutorial. So this is the second question. The board of directors of Sandun Production has decided to include all of their company information into a computer software. The software was commissioned by Tilina Gayatra Soft. You are the senior software engineer of this software development company, and your team has been assigned to create the database. Create the database needed to store information in this software. So they have told there is a company called Sandun Production, and they have planned to store the company information in a computer software which is created by the Tilina Gayatra Soft. And you, as a senior software engineer, need to create a database to store the information. So now let's see the first question. Use Sandun Production DB for the name of the database. So they have told us to create a database which is named as Sandun Production DB. Okay, now let's see the second question. Create a table called employee to store employee information. Follow the instruction below to create it. So they have given us the details. We have to create the table which is named as employee. And in the third question, they have given us create a table named product to store product information. Follow the instruction below to create it. So these are the informations about the product table. We have to create the product table. And in the fourth question, they have told us what are the steps you can take to stop data repeat in the product table above. Okay, these are the 4 questions which is there in the second question. Okay, now let's see how to answer these questions. First, you should create a database which is known as Sandun Production DB. For this, I'm going to use an official graphical user interface tool which is known as MySQL Workbench. So this is the interface of MySQL Workbench. By clicking here, I can make the connection. After all, to create a new model, I will go to File, New Model, and here you can see there is a MySQL schema, MyDB. I will double click upon that. So here you can name your database, which is in the question Sandun Production DB. Here I will enter the name Sandun Production DB, and after that I will click rename reference. After that you can add a diagram, so double click upon the add diagram, and this is the ER diagram. So here you can create your tables. So now we have completed the first question by creating a database called Sandun Production DB. And as the second question, we have to create a table called employee with these columns. This is the icon to create a new table. When I double click upon this, you can edit the table. Employee, and the first column name is first name, the data type will be varchar, and the length is 45. And the third column is the last name, data type is varchar, length is 45. In this table, I have not added the gender because the gender table will be duplicate with the values. So I will create another table called gender. And I will add an ID. And the gender. So these are the two tables. I will create a relationship to take the gender table ID to the employee table. So for that, I will create a one-to-many relationship. I can use this icon. First, I will click to the many table and then to the one table. So you can see the gender ID have been included to the employee table. And in the next question, they have told us, create a table named product to store the product information. Follow the instruction below to create it. So I'm going to create the product table. In here, I can stop the data repeat of the brand column. So as the gender table, I will create a table called brand, and I can connect it to the product table with a one-to-many relationship. Product name, and this is the product table. And as I told, I will create another table which is known as brand to stop the data repeat. This is the brand table and this is the product table. Here also I can make the relationship as a one-to-many relationship. First I will choose the many table, and after that I will connect to the one table. So here you can see the brand ID have been added to the product table. So this is the way that we could stop the data repeat in the product table. So today I have explained all 4 questions. Hope you understood. Thank you.